Coming up, a mid-air scare. A man threatens to kill passengers who had to jump into action. All of it caught on video.
Still mild for February through the evening, but a chilly start to the day tomorrow.
And is this not the perfect weather for cocoa? We're stopping by a popular restaurant that has a unique take on chocolate, from cocktails to grilled chocolate sandwiches and more. Well, that one's different. This is News 4 Now for February 10th. I'm Kay Ingram. First up, frustrated and frightened passengers made it to their destination after a scare on a flight out of LaGuardia had to make an emergency landing. Things got so out of hand, one passenger had to be restrained.
No, let me go. No, you can't do this.
Now, what you're looking at here happened Wednesday night as Frontier Flight 1335 was heading to Orlando, but not before making an impromptu pit stop in Raleigh, North Carolina. One of the passengers on the plane says a woman and her son, who has autism, were sitting behind a man. They say the boy may have been touching that man from behind, and that's when he started yelling, saying the woman was trying to stick him with needles to collect his DNA. Passengers say the man then threatened a whole bunch of people on the plane and tried to break a window. That's when they restrained him, allowing the flight to land safely. Now, no word just yet on what charges that man could face. In Queens, police are investigating a crash that killed a 10-year-old girl, and now we have new surveillance video of the impact. This here is video from Far Rockaway Wednesday afternoon. We're pausing it right here because it's simply too graphic. We're told the girl and a 33-year-old woman were walking on a sidewalk when an out-of-control SUV slammed into them in a nearby car wash. It happened along Beach Channel Drive. People who saw the crash rushed in to help.
We seen the van shoot from out of the supermarket, and it just went clean across the street.
We got her from under the car, and then they said there's somebody else. That's when I just lost it. I was like, okay, I don't want to see that.
The woman walking with the girl was taken to the hospital, along with the driver of the SUV. The Department of Buildings says the impact of the crash dislodged a brick support column and caused a partial collapse of a 20-foot beam in front of the building, a building the owner was working to get shored up. Meanwhile, on Long Island, a teen is recovering after being hit with bullets while driving. Suffolk police tell us a 17-year-old was struck in the chest while a barrage of bullets were fired at him from a vehicle passing to his left. The teen crashed into the median in North Babylon and called 911. He's now in critical condition. Today, detectives are looking for the gunman. Now, with Valentine's Day fast approaching, inspectors at JFK are taking a close look at flowers coming in from other countries. These agricultural specialists with U.S. Customs and Border Protection are looking for bugs, specifically bugs that could be harmful to native plants here in the U.S. These specialists do about 24,000 inspections annually, but say the weeks before Valentine's Day are the busiest. Any flowers with bad pests get sent back or have to be destroyed. Meanwhile, over in Connecticut, this was the unexpected scene officers walked into when they responded to a call about an intruder in a home. Body cameras from 2 Simsbury police officers shows them confronting a large bird. It flew around the dining room, dodging the officers in hot pursuit. Eventually, the bird got comfy, chilling on a broom, making it easy for officers to take it outside. Thankfully, the bird flew away unharmed. Case closed.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa, and our streak in the 50s started today and still pretty mild by February standards through this evening. Mainly clear skies, a little bit of a breeze this afternoon eases up, and temperatures will drop. It'll be a chilly start tomorrow. We did have a front come on by, sort of reinforce some of that dry air. So we'll see temperatures right about or just above freezing from the city, Newark, Merrick and Islip into the low 30s. Mid and upper 20s though, north and west. So definitely a chilly start here with Claryville down to 20 degrees, Woodridge at 21, Newburgh and Sloatsburg into the mid and upper 20s. But once again, everybody going to be at least 5 to 10 degrees above average for the afternoon, with more sunshine on the way.
News 4 celebrates Black History Month. Agricultural scientist, botanist, engineer, and inventor, George Washington Carver had a stunning mind. He made 30 different types of dye from the Alabama soil, came up with 300 uses for peanuts and 100 uses for sweet potatoes, including gasoline, instant coffee, and rubber. Born into slavery in 1864, his pursuit of knowledge led him to a professorship at Tuskegee University, where he taught and was a pioneer of genetic engineering. George Washington Carver invented new ways to make our lives amazing. He helped shape our collective history, and together we are for New York.
Are you ready for some chocolate? Who am I kidding? Of course you are. Well, a famously popular chocolate restaurant in Puerto Rico has finally moved here to the city, and they're serving up chocolate in ways you may have never imagined. New York Live is here with their one-of-a-kind menu.
With two popular locations in Puerto Rico, Chocobar Cortez has finally made its New York debut, and we've come to the Bronx to check it out. Carlos, it's so nice to meet you. Congratulations on your opening.
Thank you so much.
You have a huge history, your family, in the chocolate business.
Yes.
Where do we begin?
We begin probably in 1929. My great-grandfather, he went from Puerto Rico to the Dominican Republic, and he started Chocobar Cortez in the Dominican Republic because that's really where most of the cocoa is grown. We've got a couple of things for you to try. I think you're really gonna like it.
All right, I'm excited. Let's go.
Okay, so let's start on this side. We have the chocolate grilled cheese, kind of that tradition of that hot chocolate with the cheese, but we turned it into a sandwich. We have our pancake stack. The pancake has a little bit of chocolate and batter, and then it comes with a homemade strawberry jam and a caramelized almond crumble. Over here we have our Spanish ham croquettes with manchego cheese on top. So this actually comes with the chocolate dipping sauce. Over here we have just our curly fries that come with our chocolate ketchup.
Tomatoes and chocolate, yeah, I don't know if those are flavors I've had together before.
Well, that's kind of what we try to do here is use chocolate as an ingredient in everything in new and unexpected ways.
Let's also talk about the cocktails on the table because they're magnificent.
Absolutely. So this is our chocolate martini, and then over here we have the chocolate old fashioned, which is just a traditional old fashioned, but we have it with chocolate bitters, and then this with delicious 70% dark chocolate rim.
Carlos, thank you so much for having us today and teaching us all about your family business and all the amazing things that they're doing. Welcome to the Bronx.
Thank you so much for coming. Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
And finally, a young boy in New Jersey got a very special birthday surprise. It comes after he called 911 accidentally. When police arrived to check things out, he told them his police car was broken. Oh, News 4's Pat Battle is in Sayreville with what officers did next.
I'm sorry to bother you.
It was Saturday. Rashida Page Tucker was studying for her master's while 5-year-old Justice played on his tablet till the battery died.
Justice, give me 5 minutes. I will charge your tablet and you'll be fine. No, he took mommy's phone. He tried to unlock it and it called 911.
She hung up, but police called back, and though she explained what happened, Sayreville officer Vicky Teeter was dispatched to their home. She quickly determined there was no emergency, but as you can see in the body cam video, 4-year-old Justice had something urgent to say.
My birthday, why you give me a police car?
What was it? For his birthday, he wanted a police car. And it was the cutest thing. He's tapping her on the shoulder, tapping, and just saying, I want to ask her a question.
The 7-year veteran with a 4-year-old of her own went straight to Walgreens and bought Justice a replacement cruiser. When she and her partner knocked on the door this time,
I could hear the parents saying, did he call again? Did he take my phone, the dad said?
no call, just a random act of kindness.
Were you happy?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Thank you.
Of course you did. And were you surprised?
Yeah.
Well, if he was surprised then, look at this. Lights and sirens greeting Justice today on his 5th birthday. And then rolled out the real deal. A decked-out police SWAT car, courtesy of PBA Local 98, assembled this morning in the station garage.
They're here to just not for emergency calls. They're also here for the community.
I appreciate you for raising your kid to appreciate us, and it's good. It's good stuff. So, thank you.
Is this the best birthday ever?
Yeah.
He wants to be a cop when he gets older. He plays Officer Tucker around the house just about every day.
Just to be clear, Little Justice didn't summon the police here to replace his own cruiser. You know that little emergency notification on the bottom of your iPhone? Well, he hit it accidentally, but it gave Officer Teeter an opportunity for a valuable lesson when she came back.
I did explain the proper procedure on 911 and how that he should only call us when it's an emergency.
In Sayreville, Pat Battle, News 4, New York.
How you doing, officer? How are you?
That was just the sweetest story. Well, for more like that, you know where to find it here at News 4 Now. Thanks for checking in and for joining us. I'll see you back here tomorrow.